Welcome to BSc Statistics students. In this class, I explain some of the growth curves. In this class, particularly I explain fitting of modified exponential curve in the method of three selected points. There are two methods for explaining the fitting of modified exponential curve in general. One is method of three selected points. Second one is method of partial sums. Now I explain method of three selected points. What is modified exponential curve first of all? The modified exponential curve is yt is equal to a plus b into c power t. This is what modified exponential curve. So let us consider this equation 1. For any time series data, the modified exponential curve, if you consider, this is what the modified exponential curve, right? Now, what we have to consider for fitting the modified exponential curve in the three selected points. Obviously, it specifies three selected points. I consider three particular values of the time series of the variable yt, which we consider ordinates. So three ordinates y1, y2, y3, three ordinates I consider at the time periods t1, t2, t3. Three equidistant time periods. I consider the time periods t1, t2, t3 are equidistant, which means the distance between t1 to t2 is same as distance between t2 to t3. This time period t1 to t2 is same as t2 to t3. The difference between t2 t3 is nothing but t1 and t2. That is t3 minus t2, it is equivalent to be t2 minus t1. The difference between t3 and t2 and t2 and t1, which are same. For example, you consider this is 10 o'clock, this is 11 o'clock, and this is 12 o'clock. 10 to 11 and 11 to 12, the difference is same. Similarly, you consider January, February, and March, maybe not exactly, every 30 days. 30 days and 30 days and 30 days. So therefore, they are equidistant. It must be equidistant. Right? Like that are 3 normal years, 365 days years. This is one normal year, second normal year, third normal year. So therefore, generally, they are equidistant. So like that, you have to consider t3 minus t2, it is equivalent to t2 minus t1. We are considering y1 at the time period t1, y2 at the time period t2, y3 at the time period t3. So this is what the consideration, first consideration. For three selected points. We are considering three selected points. Now, what is y1? y1 is equal to a plus b into c power t1, comma y2 is equal to a plus b into c power t2, and y3 is equal to a plus b into c power t3. So at the time period t1, this is y1. At the time period t2, y2. At the time period t3, y3. So these are the modified exponential curves at the time periods respectively t1, t2, t3, y1, y2, y3. Right? For this, I am considering another equation 2. Now, I have to calculate the values of a, b, and c, for which what I consider first y2 minus y1. What I do is y2 minus y1. What is y2 minus y1? To calculate by subtracting these two, y2 minus y1. A minus a will get cancelled. So, and the terms b into c power t2 minus b into c power t1. That is the two terms here, b into c power t2 minus b into c power t1, which means if you take common b multiplied by c power t2 minus c power t1. Okay. Now then what I am doing is b into c power t1 I take common, and so that now it becomes c power t2 minus t1 minus this is 1. Here I am subtracting t1 and adding t1 in the power, c power t2 minus t1 plus t1. So c power t1 I am taking common, and so that this is c power t2 minus t1 minus c power t1, hence it is 1. Hope you understand. This is what the next particular point I am considering. Let you consider it is equation 3, the result 3. Okay, that is what result 3. Now if we consider, if we calculate similarly y3 minus y2, I am calculating y2 minus y1, I have calculated already, and this is the value, and y3 minus y2, y3 minus y2, that is we are subtracting these two, y3 minus y2. A minus a will get cancelled, and directly if you take common as b, and here c power t3, here c power t2, c power t3 minus c power t2. Hope you understand. So this is b into c power t3 minus t2. Similarly, you consider and take a common as c power t2. Here I will tell you, if you consider c power t2 is common, then c power t3 minus t2, so minus t2 plus t2 will get cancelled, minus c power t2 we have taken common, hence it is 1. So let you consider it's 4. So this is 3, this is 4. Two results we have obtained. y2 minus y1 is this, and y3 minus y2 is this. Now what I do is I divide these two equations, y3 minus y2 divided by, is it visible? Yes. Now I calculate y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1. It is equivalent to b. That's what I do. What is this y3 minus y2? y3 minus y2 is b into c power t2 multiplied by c power t3 minus t2 minus 1 divided by y2 minus y1. It is b into c power t1 multiplied by c power t2 minus t1 minus 1. Do you understand this? What I did? y3 minus y2 by y2 minus y1. Simply these two values I have divided. So equation 3 and 4, 4 by 3. Okay. Then in the right hand side part we have b into c power t2 multiplied by c power t3 minus t2 minus 1. This one. And this is in the denominator b into c power t1 multiplied by c power t2 minus t1 minus 1. If you think about this, you see these two are same. Why? Why? Because we have considered two particular time periods, three particular time periods at equidistant. Therefore, t3 minus t2 is equal to t2 minus t1. This is one such result. Therefore, t3 minus t2 and t2 minus t1 which are same. Therefore, this term will get cancelled, this entire term. Since t3 minus t2 is equal to t2 minus t1, therefore we have only this particular term which is equivalent to b into c power, b will get cancelled, I am sorry, b will get cancelled, therefore it is equivalent to b c power t2 minus t1. This is also c power t1, c power, this is also c power t2 minus t1. C power t2, if you take in the numerator, this will be c power minus t1. Therefore, c power t2 minus t1. So from this we can calculate the value of C. How? Just by taking this is for example c power t2 minus t1, that is then C is equal to, then it is nothing but y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 the whole power some x power m. It is equal to this, x is equal to this whole power 1 by m. So therefore it is 1 by t2 minus t1 whole power y3 minus y2. y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 whole power 1 by t2 minus t1. So we have obtained C, the value of C. So let you consider this equation 5. So value of C was now obtained. The whatever the parameter we have considered in the modified exponential curve ABC, in which we have calculated C. Now what we have to do is you remember this value. The value of C is y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 whole power 1 by t2 minus t1. Now substitute this value in one of the equations. So either 3 or 4. I am substituting in 3. What is 3? y2 minus y1 is equal to b into c power t1 into this value, c power t2 minus t1 minus 1. In this equation I am substituting the value of C. That's what I am writing here. Substitute the value of C in equation 3. We get y2 minus y1 is equal to b into c power t1. C is the value y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 whole power 1 by t2 minus t1 the whole power t1 b into c power t1. It was finished. B into c power t1 multiplied by c power t2 minus t1 minus 1 multiplied by c power. What is C? y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 whole power 1 by t2 minus t1. This is what C power t2 minus t1, that is t2 minus t1 power t2 minus t1 minus 1. This is what the whole value of the equation y2 minus y1. This is the value of the y2 minus y1 now. Now you simplify. By simplifying this, it is equivalent to b multiplied by 1. This is y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 the whole power. This is 1 by t2 minus t1 whole power t1. Hence it is x whole power m whole power n, m into n, that is this is t1 divided by t2 minus t1. This is and the power of this in the power of y3 minus y2 by y2 minus y1 multiplied by, you see, and this will be y3 minus y2 by y2 minus y1 whole power 1 by t2 minus t1 whole power t2 minus t1. So these two power will get cancelled. Therefore t2 minus t1. Therefore it is simply y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 minus 1. That's it. So if you simplify this, it is equivalent to b. Then we can calculate b. So it is equivalent to b into y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 whole power t1 by t2 minus t1 and this is y3 minus y2 minus y2 if you that is if you take an LCM y2 minus y1 minus y2 plus y1 divided by y2 minus y1. Okay, so then therefore it is again if you consider this, it is b multiplied by y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 the whole power t1 by t2 minus t1 into multiplied by, this is y3 minus 2y2 minus y2 minus y2, 2y2 plus y1 divided by y2 minus y1. This is the, we have simplified. This is what the value of y2 minus y1. Now, you have to calculate b. Remember, we have to calculate b. So, these all the terms you have to take left hand side. So that, therefore, b is equal to, finally, you take all the terms left hand side, so that what you will get, y2 minus y1 into y2 minus y1. You leave this particular term. This is what I am doing. y2 minus y1 into y2 minus y1. This is y2 minus y1 whole square. First one. y2 minus y1 whole square. Divided by this particular term. You are taking left hand side. Therefore, this is y3 minus 2y2 plus y1. This is the one particular term. Multiplied by this one. This is the term. If you take the, this particular term to the left hand side, then I am changing this value. A by b, I am changing as b by a. That is y2 minus y1 divided by y3 minus y2. y3 minus y2 whole power as it is. t1 by t2 minus t1. Do you understand? This is y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 whole power is t1 by t2 minus t1. This becomes, if you take left hand side, then it is y2 minus y1 by y3 minus y2 whole power t1 by t2 minus t1. So therefore, this is the value of b. I am considering another equation 6. This is the value of b. Already we have calculated the value of c. This is the value of c. And this is the value of b. Now we have to calculate the value of a. The value of a. For which I am considering one of the equation in the equation 3. In equation 3, you refer equation 3 is nothing but equation 2, not equation 3. Equation 2. Equation 2 is nothing but the ordinates of y1, y2, y3, ordinates of yt. y1 is equal to a plus b into c power t1. I take this. You can consider any one, but I take this, the first one, so that it will be easy to us. So y1 is equal to a plus b into c power t1, in which I substitute the values of b and c. Okay, by substituting the value of b and c, what you will get? Okay, so that equation I consider, I take y1 is equal to a plus b into c power t1. Do you understand? This is what the value we are considering. One particular ordinate or value of the yt at t1. It is nothing but y1 is equal to a plus b into c power t1, in which we have to substitute the values of b and c, so that we get the value of a. A is equal to y1 minus b into c power t1. Is it clear? So therefore, it is equivalent to b. Now value of a, it is y1 minus b into, now b, the value of b I substitute here. What is value of b? It is y2 minus y1 whole square divided by y3 minus 2y2 plus y1 into y2 minus y1 divided by y3 minus y2 whole power t1 by t2 minus t1. This is what? The value of b. Now c. What is the value of c? The value of c is nothing but, the value of c is y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1 the whole power 1 by t2 minus t1. 1 by t2 minus t1. Is it right? Okay. Now whole power t1. C power t1. C power t1. Whole power t1. Is it okay? Right. Then now you see clearly, this is also, this is y3 minus y2 by y2 minus y1 whole power This is T1 by T2 minus T1. I'll write one more step so that you can understand. Is equivalent to be y1 minus y2 minus y1 whole square divided by y3 minus 2y2 plus y1 multiplied by, this is the term y2 minus y1 by y3 minus y2, the whole power t1 by t2 minus t1, and this is another term y3 minus y2 divided by y2 minus y1, the whole power t1 by t2 minus t1. T1 by T2 minus T1. This is also power of T1 by T2. Power is for this particular term T1 by T2 minus T1. This is also in the power. This term is also the power is T1 by T2 minus T1 for this term. So both the terms, but you see inside the terms y2 minus y1 divided by y3 minus y2. This is the term. This is y3 minus y2 by y2 minus y1. Powers are same. Therefore, y3 minus y2, y3 minus y2, y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1. All that. So this entire term will get cancelled. So therefore, what is the term remains? y1 minus y2 minus y1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square divided by y3 minus 2y2 plus y1. If you take LCM, this so that the y3 minus 2y2 plus y1, if you take an LCM, then you have to multiply with this term with y1. The y1 y1 into y3 minus 2 y1 y2 and plus y1 square, y1 into y1 minus y2 minus y1 whole square, that is y2 square minus y1 square, a square plus b square. Next, 2ab, 2y1 y2 minus of minus plus 2y1 y2. Now we can cancel plus 2 y1 y2 minus 2y1 y2 minus y1 square plus y1 square. So the remaining values are y1 y3 minus y2 square divided by y3 minus 2y2 plus y1. What is this value? A. So the value of A is nothing but A is y1 y3 minus y2 square divided by y3 minus 2y2 plus y1. Let us consider 7. That is the 5, 6, 7. The values are A, B, C. First we have obtained C and then B and then A. So these are the three parameters A, B and C are obtained for the variations in the data. In the time series data, if we want to fit a modified exponential curve in the method of three selected points, this is the procedure. By using these three values of A, B and C, which gives the values by using these values A, B and C, which can be obtained the modified best fitted modified exponential curve. The modified exponential curve can be obtained in the best way of taking the three selected points. We will get the values of by choosing the values of by obtaining the values of A, B and C. Hope you understand. Thank you very much.